It is an image that once again shows hate rearing its ugly head here in Middle Tennessee. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rory Johnston. Carrie's off tonight. Last night, News Channel 5 Investigates first broke the story about the neo-Nazi seen here dressed up as a rabbi, arrested for harassing people at Nashville's Jewish Community Center. Now we've uncovered video from that incident and a lot more about the suspect. Our chief investigative reporter, Phil Williams, continues his Hate Comes to Main Street investigation. What have you learned about this situation?
Well, in this case, the suspect we've learned is part of a neo-Nazi group that we saw around the mid-state last summer. And as you're about to see, there's plenty of evidence that this crime was motivated by hate. And we were the only ones there as the suspect faced a judge for the first time.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Garland.
Travis Keith Garland was brought into Nashville's night court immediately after being returned to Nashville from his home in East Tennessee. Garland, who was wearing an Alex Jones t-shirt at the time of his arrest, faces charges of criminal trespassing and assault, all related to an incident Monday night at Nashville's Jewish Community Center, where police say he entered the lobby dressed in a costume that was supposed to represent an Orthodox Jew. Nashville DA Glenn Funk was on hand to personally ask the magistrate for a high bond in Garland's case.
He attempted to enter the Gordon Jewish Community Center. He ignored the directions from the front desk folks, tried to get into a secure area, had to be physically stopped.
You have a problem with Jews in general, though?
Yes, I do.
News Channel 5 Investigates has learned that Garland is affiliated with the neo-Nazi Goyim Defense League, which repeatedly created scenes on the streets of Nashville last summer, including a protest outside the West End Synagogue.
Because you're not responding to a hail salute that all white people do.
And we discovered videos where Garland engages in online chats in which he and his co-hosts repeatedly mock people they hate.
Also, the Facebook identifier identifies this man as somebody who engages in behavior. I think he identifies himself as someone who cooks Jews and feeds them to, and then he uses a racial slur. And for all those reasons, we are concerned for public safety.
We're here at the memorial for all the Holocaust survivors or victims, if they're even real.
In fact, video from the group's private chat shows the suspect at Nashville's Holocaust Memorial earlier this month mocking the murder of 6 million Jews. The caption promised that Kitchenwaffen, police say that was Garland's online identity, is going to pull a pretty funny stunt in the coming days. When Garland went to the Jewish Community Center trying to make a scene, he was confronted by an armed security guard. He later posted, "I wore the rabbi costume and went into their Jew building, harassing them," and the dude freaked out.
Just stop, okay? I'm leaving.
This video from Garland's live stream shows that confrontation.
Is his gun out? Yeah, he's gonna shoot me. He's gonna shoot me. I'm recording.
Police say the guard feared for his life and decided to force Garland off the property until police arrived, instead of allowing him to return to his car.
God, I'm so stressed now.
Why would you shoot me?
Get in the car.
I can't. He told me I can't get in the car. He's gonna shoot me.
Kitchenwaffen later posted referencing the guard's Asian ancestry. He was defending the Jews. "I stormed their temple and he almost shot me."
I ask for significantly a lower bond so that I may return to my family. I've never skipped court at any time of my life.
But in night court, Garland begged for a low bond so he could return to his family, a bond that the magistrate set at $250,000.
You were setting my bond at $250,000?
A decision that for now keeps Garland locked up here, unable to harass those he hates. Now, Travis Garland, by the way, is a convicted felon. He has an aggravated assault conviction from 2012. 3 years later, he pleaded guilty to a fatal hit and run that resulted in the death of an elderly man in a wheelchair. He also pleaded guilty to federal charges for being a felon in possession of a handgun. He is the third member of the Goyim Defense League to face criminal charges here in Nashville in the past 6 months.